Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I woke up in Tennessee today. It's 8 a.m. As you guys can see, I'm going to go ahead and brush my teeth. So I'm going to do a get ready with me. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some products that I do use. Like for this one, for example, is my toner that I use. I did get this from Walmart, and my moisturizer that I'm using today is Item. It's for extra dry skin. This is a packaging if you guys are interested to purchase it. I'm gonna go ahead and put some toner on a little bit of toilet paper because of course I forgot my cotton pads when I was packing. So I'm gonna dab some on my face just to clean off any excess dirt or anything that I have after I wash my face. So now I'm gonna add this moisturizer, which I did tell you guys earlier, it works really good for dry skin. And it also works really good for sensitive skin. Like my skin is horrible. I mean, I break out all the time and have blackheads and everything, but this moisturizer is absolutely the best. It's not oily, it's not greasy, and it's not sticky. It goes on your skin like silk, literally silk, and it feels amazing, especially when I apply my makeup after. Now my toner, a lot of people are probably gonna criticize me, but the toner works amazing before the shower, after the shower, when you're going to go to sleep, and before you apply makeup. I love the toner, and this is my 5th bottle, so I do highly recommend it. You guys seen that I was laughing there for a little bit, but that's because my bandana was a little bit silly, but I use it to keep my hair out of my face. Now right here, I'm going to go ahead and get started with my hair. You guys see these 2 products that I'm using. Both of them are highly recommended. I do really like them. That first bottle I showed you guys, I've been using that one since high school, and I mean, it is amazing. It smells amazing, it's inexpensive, and it's a heat protectant for my hair as well as the other one. Now, the night before, I did shower and I did apply my heat protectant shampoo, and I did apply this other spray on there. So don't go thinking I didn't apply anything else besides that. I do protect my hair very good from the heat because my hair is curly and it's colored, so I try to take very good care of my hair. You guys seen the brush that I'm brushing here, my hair. I got that brush from TJ Maxx. Wasn't expensive at all. I brush my hair because I have a couple of knots, and if I leave my knots, I'm going to struggle when I curl my hair. So I like it when it's nice and, detangled and easy for me to do. You guys can see here that I'm splitting my hair in half, which I already did. I'm trying to put up one half and leave the other one down. I do it this way because it's much more easier for me. I know a lot of people are probably going to be like, why is she doing it that way? But it's just so much easier for me. I'm going to go ahead and take the other piece up and section it up so I can get started with the bottom. I did get these pinzas from TJ Maxx, by the way. They weren't expensive and they work really good with thick hair. So I pinned up my hair and now I look all weird, but I have to keep my hair up to do sections. I'm using this straightener today. It's one of my absolute favorites. It works pretty good, inexpensive, and I highly recommend it. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and make sure everything's up and not in my way. You can see here I'm struggling a little bit because my hair was all enredado, so I'm just like, what is which and where does which go? But eventually I figure it out. So I'm just gonna straighten it from the top to the bottom. I try to make sure I get my roots really good because my roots are very curly. So that's what I try to focus on, but I just go straight down and get down to business. I'm gonna go ahead and curl my hair. You guys can see here, my hands maneuverate in different ways, but it's just the way I do it. Like I said, you guys are welcome to do the technique that I use. But enjoy this little clip of me doing my hair. I'm going to go pretty fast after this. So yeah, enjoy. So we're finally done with my hair. It looks amazing. I try to make it quick as possible. That's why I didn't film the other half of my hair, but this is what it looks like. I applied a little bit of Fructis. So now I'm going to pin it back because we're going to go ahead and get started on my makeup. So for starters, I'm going to go ahead and brush my eyebrows out. Make sure they're nice and slick. They're not, you know, up or down or anything. I don't draw my eyebrows. I don't add any pigment to them. I don't do anything besides apply gel and outline them to make them look decent. My eyebrows are already thick, and for me they're already pretty dark, so really I just outline them with that brush that I just showed you guys and a little bit of foundation just to make them look good. You guys can see here that it's a little bit, so I outline them this way. A lot of people have their own way to outline their eyebrows, but this is how I do it. So I'm finally done outlining my eyebrows. Now I'm just going to use my green beauty blender. I make sure my beauty blender is wet because it's easier for me to use. When it's dry, I struggle a little bit with my foundation, and I've always found it easier like that. Right now, I used a headband to keep my hair out of my face because I'm about to start with my eyes and eyebrows. I use the Benefit gel that I did get from Sephora. I have the mini version of it. I absolutely love this because it works really good with my thick eyebrows. Now I'm going to go ahead and add some concealer onto my eyelids to get started with my eyeshadow. I have the e.l.f. Camo Concealer that I bought from Walmart. It works pretty good. You see here that I'm using my green beauty blender again, and like I said, I use it wet because it's easier and faster with the foundation and concealer. So I do recommend using your beauty blender wet instead of it dry. So now I'm finally done blending the concealer onto my eyelid, and I'm going to use some of this CoverGirl powder and use this thick brush that I did get from Walmart. Both of this is from Walmart, and I'm just going to set my eye with it so that way my eyeshadow could go on easier and I don't have to struggle with it creasing and it just getting very smeary to the point where I can't blend it myself. I'm going to go ahead and get started on my eyeshadow. I'm using the e.l.f. palette. I'm going to be using these two colors here, but I know I ran out, but those are my favorite go-to. So I'm going to pick out some similar colors to the e.l.f. palette for my other palette and just go ahead and start blending. So when I blend, I do my outer crease first and then just bring it towards down. You guys see here, I'm using a brush, a very thick brush. I did get a brush set from Shein. I got it for like $10 and there was like 15 brushes in them and they work pretty good. I like them for the amount of, you know, price it was. It works pretty good. So I'm just blending and making sure I'm getting all of my crease and making sure I get my other eye as well. So now I am done blending the top, so I'm going to look for a flat brush and I'm going to use this brush right here and pick up a darker color shade for my eyelid. So I'm going to pick those two and I'm just going to pick some up and just rub it onto my eyelid. You see here that I'm just not patting but dabbing onto my eyelid and making sure I get to it. Now I know it looks a little bit weird, but I'm going to go in with my thicker brush in a minute so I can blend everything out pretty good. So just continue to watch. So now I'm going to pick up a angle brush just like this one. I received this from Ipsy for my subscription. I get free brushes and free products every month. So that's where I got this one from. And I'm just getting a dark shade and applying it towards the angle of my eye. just to add a little bit of dimension. Now I'm going to get the thicker brush and go back in there with the same color, which was a little bit brown, and just make sure I'm blending all of that together to make sure nothing looks too uneven or looks weird and odd. So I'm just getting rid of any eyeshadow that fell under my eye. You see here, getting my makeup wipes and just tapping or dabbing, we can say, or rubbing perhaps, making sure I'm getting all of that debris off of under my eye. Now I'm going to use my Fenty foundation as concealer. I'm going to dab with my green beauty blender, and you guys, like I'm telling you, my beauty blender was wet, so it's really easy for me to use it like that. So you guys can see here, I set my foundation here for you guys to see what kind it is. And I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. Camo Concealer and apply a little bit at the bottom. Now, the Fenty foundation works absolutely amazing. The breakouts, I don't get too much breakouts. You know, it works perfect with my skin, with the oiliness. It's nice and even and full coverage. It was only $37 at Sephora. I have stuck to this foundation my whole entire life as of right now. If you guys know about a new foundation you guys want me to try out, go ahead and drop it in the comments down below so I can go ahead and start using that one. You guys can see here, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on my face, and I'm just applying it onto my cheek first, and then I do my other cheek and then continue from there. So now here I'm applying a little bit of more foundation because I am going to be out in the hot and I'm going to get sweaty, so I want to make sure I'm getting that full coverage, making sure everything looks nice and good. I know you guys see Noah in the background, but he was just being supportive and watching me film. So I'm just making sure I'm getting down towards my neck and on my nose, and then I move on to my forehead. So I wanted to show you guys how full coverage this foundation is, and you guys can already see on my cheeks and on my other cheek that I showed earlier, it's already looking very fabulous and slick and nice and full coverage. I moved on to my forehead, so now that's what I'm doing. I'm making sure I'm getting all of the little spots. Now for my forehead, I try to make sure it's even as the same as the rest of my face. So you see me dabbing here. So what I'm going to be doing is, after I dab with the top of the beauty blender, I'm going to do the top of the body beauty blender, because it seems to be a little bit more wet, and I'm going to make sure any smudges, anything that was smeared, the beauty blender can get it out. So right here I'm showing you guys the face of the beauty blender because I'm making sure I'm getting it between my eyebrows and nose very good, because that area for some reason seems to get very flaky on me all the time. So I'm going to go ahead and set my face with the CoverGirl powder and just putting it under my eyes and making sure I get it on my chin and on the bottom of my cheeks, as well as my nose area and a little bit on my forehead. So I'm going to leave it sitting there for a little bit, and then I'm going to go in with my bronzer. So I'm picking up an angle brush that I did get from Ipsy as well. I'm using the Makeover Essentials Contour Kit. I'm picking up both of the shades that it has because it matches my skin tone. Now I'm going to go ahead and apply that to my cheekbones, and just making sure my face is bronzed nice and even, because I'm not trying to go out with my face looking like I have an allergic reaction. So that is why I'm looking to make sure it looks nice and even. So here now I'm just making sure I'm getting rid of the setting powder and just getting that brush that I used earlier to get rid of it. And now I'm gonna do my other cheek to contour. So here you can see I'm gonna go ahead and contour a little bit of my nose and a little bit of my chin, and also bringing it down towards my neck because I want it to be as even as possible. So here I'm gonna pick up a small little brush and pick up the brown that I used for the top of my eyelid and go onto my waterline. I've always done this. For some reason I like doing it to make sure my eyeshadow looks nice and my eyes pop. So that's what I'm doing now. So now I'm gonna go ahead and blush my face with the Fabulous blush, and I absolutely like this. It's very cute, and I'm picking up a Wet n Wild angled brush and applying it onto the top of my cheekbones, and I'm going to smile to do that. You see me tapping on here. I really do like this blush. Got it from Ipsy as well. I get a lot of products from them that I try, and I really enjoy reviewing the products and using them. Okay, so here I was planning to use the lashes from the Rose collection, the ones that I used in my last live on Instagram, but I won't be today. I will be using my Telescope mascara instead because I know it's going to be hot and I'm going to be sweating, and I don't want anything to be falling off of my eyes. I want to make sure everything is in place, but make sure you go check out her page. It's right here. I'm going to type it. It's La Rose Collection. This is her Instagram. Go check out her page and purchase her wonderful lashes. But I will be doing my Telescope mascara, and I'm also going to be applying the Better Than Sex one from Too Faced. I love both of these mascaras. They work really nice. They're not expensive. And the point here is I want my lashes to look fluffy, not clumpy, but I want them to look fluffy to the point they look good, nice, and natural. So here I'm going to go ahead with the CoverGirl mascara and apply it onto the bottom of my lashes. I've always done this. I've always applied mascara onto the bottom of my lashes because I want to make sure my eyes pop. I know I'm not the only one, and if I'm correct, go ahead and say that you do the same in the comments below. So now I'm just making sure I'm getting them, all of them, making sure I leave no lash behind. You guys can see here I'm going to be using the Benefit eyebrow gel again because I want to make sure my lashes look a little bit good. I noticed that they looked a little bit white, so I want to make sure I'm getting rid of that. So now I'm just going in with a makeup wipe and wiping down my lips and applying this beautiful lip gloss onto my lips because I will not be applying lipstick. I absolutely love gloss. It's one of my favorite things. So I'm applying that to my lips now, making sure they're nice and plumped. Finally done with my makeup. It looks amazing. I love how this look turned out. Nice and simple and natural and fast. I'm going to set my face with this rose water from TJ Maxx. I absolutely love rose water. Even when I get out of the shower, I just want to tone my face. So I'm going to go ahead and spray it. And now I'm going to go ahead and just make sure it gets dry because I don't want my face to be wet or dewy. So I just make sure that I dry it very, very good. And I'm just looking and admiring my perfect work. But I love how everything turned out. So here I have my full outfit on. I threw some earrings on. I have a cute top. I have some nice maternity jeans from Ross. I got them for $14.99. My bump is getting bigger by the minute, so I need to make sure I'm comfortable. I'm wearing just some black sandals and ready to go. But first we had to stop by to get some delicious Starbucks for me and baby O, and of course my famous pink drink. We also had to make sure we got some of our delicious birthday cake pops. Yummy. Okay guys, so we're going to head to the Skybridge Park in Gatlinburg. We're going to the Skylift, and we're also doing the Sky Bridge that we seen on social media. We seen that it's pretty fun, so we're gonna go check that out today. We're doing the little swing that takes us up, and that does bring us back down. So I'll make sure to film all that good stuff for you guys to watch. So stay tuned, and we'll see you guys when we get there. Bye. finally made it to the sky lift.
This is good. Look.
So we're going up right now. We're going all the way up to that big building right there. Oops, I don't want to drop my camera right there.
Don't drop your phone. It's over with if you do.
So the line didn't take long when we were getting up here. It just took like 15 minutes. We went ahead and bought our tickets online. That way we wouldn't have to wait in line to buy them. So I do recommend buying your tickets online and then just waiting like the 15 minutes or something, but it's pretty quick. So we're now going back down. So here is a little shop they have at the top with all kinds and sorts of things that you can purchase to take home. I love this little shot glass. It's cute and adorable. But then it was time for us to go back down, of course, because it's time for us to go home. It was super hot, so yeah, I'm super glad I got to wear sandals and a short sleeve because it was hot. Okay guys, so we made it back home. We're actually home now. We got home like I think 9-ish, I think, sort of. I showered. You know, it's time for me to rest because I'm very tired. I did forget to film us leaving Tennessee from the Sky Park. I was really tired and you know, filming was just a little bit, not too much, but like very tiring, I think. Because it was just really hot. So I do recommend, if you guys are going back to the sky lift like we did, you know, stay hydrated, wear sunscreen because it's definitely hot. It was super fun. It didn't take long to get up there or to come back down. It's pretty fun and it's pretty neat. In the video, you guys can see that there's like little shops and that there's like a bar at the top where you can get drinks and snacks if you're thirsty, of course. They also had like a souvenir store, I want to say. They had little things that you could take and buy with you. I really liked it. I enjoyed it. It was super fun. I wish we would have stayed for longer, but we didn't. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video and enjoyed me getting ready with you. If you do have any questions about anything, absolutely, I will be more than happy to answer. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also give this video a big thumbs up. Also, don't forget to hit the bell button for notifications because you want to get notified for any of my upcoming videos. I'm very excited for this next one coming soon, but for now, this is what you guys have. So I hope you guys go to Tennessee and have as much fun as we did. And also, we do recommend the Skybridge Park. It was actually really worth it. So yeah, I hope you guys liked my video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.